2023 has been another very busy year for the dispute resolution team at Mason Hayes & Curran. With the rising cost of doing business across most industry sectors, driven by inflation, higher interest rates, and an increasingly volatile geopolitical landscape, clients are facing challenges, some of which have not existed for over 20 years. These challenges give rise to uncertainty in the market and in turn create problems for clients that often lead to disputes. Litigation can be a time-consuming, stressful, and costly experience for clients, and the demand for our help in managing the risk of litigation increased significantly this year. Most disputes can be resolved early and relationships maintained if appropriate steps are taken at the outset and before formal proceedings are issued. Clients understand the importance of this and are getting us involved much earlier in matters than in the past. This reflects the developing trend in recent years of disputes being resolved at a very early stage through negotiation, mediation, or conciliation. For example, in the past, mediating a dispute before court proceedings had issued was rare. Even the suggestion of mediation by one side was often perceived by the other as a show of weakness. That's no longer the case. Where possible, parties are now looking to narrow the issues in dispute between them and do a deal early so that they can return to more important and pressing business matters and get on with their lives. As anticipated, we saw continued growth in the volume and complexity of regulatory litigation, and in particular data protection litigation. We also saw a gradual uptick in corporate restructurings and insolvencies, particularly over the last 6 months, and we expect the demand for our services in this area to increase next year as companies grapple with tightening cash flows and as pandemic-related forbearance agreements come to an end. The single biggest development in civil litigation in Ireland continues to be the implementation of the Kelly report reforms. The reforms should result in a comprehensive overhaul of how litigation is conducted in this jurisdiction, with a focus on modernising the court system, for example by allowing for the taking of expert and other evidence by video conference. The reforms should also reduce delays in court proceedings generally, and changes to the judicial review regime will in particular result in those cases progressing to hearing much sooner than before. The proposed reforms to discovery are significant, and the need for bespoke, innovative solutions to data management, collation and production as part of an overall dispute resolution offering is now more pronounced than ever before. All in all, 2024 is set to be another very busy year for the Mason Hayes & Curran team. With 38 partners practicing in dispute resolution, we have the strength in depth and the experience to help our clients navigate their way through these turbulent times, and we will, as always, embrace that challenge with enthusiasm.